Welcome to part 2 of the tour of this beautiful Atlanta home. Please like and subscribe for more Bluing House home tours.
That is probably my favorite painting in the whole
Oh,
house.
tell me about it.
That is Robert Motherwell. and
Oh,
it's
I've got a book in there I saw.
Yeah, it's called Blood Wedding. And it's a very unusual painting for him because most of his work is black and white or brown and black and white.
Did you get it in Atlanta or somewhere else?
We got this in Art Basel many years
Oh, how
ago.
fun.
Probably its first year in Miami.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna go into the master bedroom, which I love. I feel like I'm in Europe when I'm in there. That's pretty.
And again, these were finds. Really looked for those. Trying to bring some of the European feel, back chandeliers, back racks. So again, combining some of the older with some of the more modern.
And next to the painting, that's just, and the stairway. Oh my gosh. Wonderful.
One of the features of this house that I fell in love with was actually the stairway, because when you're in Europe, if you look at a huge difference between, I think, American stairways and European stairways, Europeans are sort of tucked away. American stairways take up the whole room in the front of the house. And so I love that this is kind of, it still makes a statement, but it's kind of tucked away, not in the front.
I agree with you. Same thing with one of my pet peeves is garages in the front. I don't want to see a garage. I want to see the front of the house.
So it's a small thing, but it's not right in the entrance of the house,
Yeah.
in the middle of the living room. It's sort of tucked away.
Well, it's kind of artwork on its own, and it lends itself to the gallery that is that room.
So it's still beautiful. It's got the beautiful brass detail. It's very French, but it's not taking up, the way they do the round.
Yes, yes.
So I sort of, to me it has a very European, even the way it was done.
I agree. Okay, so I would think in this bedroom, every morning I'd wake up and think I was in Paris, go out on the veranda and look over and say,
We did
where's the Eiffel Tower?
We did a lot of work on this bedroom. So
It
this
is
bedroom,
spectacular. It is just, I love it so much.
we really carried out with trying to make it look older.
It does. I feel like I'm in a French chateau.
Starting with the wall.
Yes. What is this treatment on the wall?
We got a set designer. He now does sets in Hollywood. I don't know exactly what it is, and then we
Is
secured.
it plaster?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
type of Venetian plaster, but
plaster,
not
okay.
the usual where it's shiny.
Right.
We wanted to look like it was very old and
looks
almost.
Yeah.
And then we found this very old mirror that's very large and opened up the room.
Very tall. Wow. I love this chair. I do needlework, so I love the chair.
And I love that it's falling apart in the back.
Absolutely. That means how old it is. It's old.
My husband kept saying, "Aren't you going to get it fixed?" And I
No.
was like, "No, I love the chair."
It's the original. That actually adds value to it. And look how the seat cushion is coming down in the back.
And I actually find it sort of artistic, and I
Me
like
too.
it showing through the mirror.
I do too. So tell me about these. I love the way you position them, kind of a little
This
lower than
is a
halfway on the wall.
Japanese photographer, and I find their work so endearing. They're little treasures.
They are. And you had them framed like this, or were they framed?
I had them framed like that.
Okay.
And again, I love hanging them low. And
That's so interesting. I love it.
they're
I love
very
this.
sweet. Those are very.
They're sweet, but they're very plain. And then you've got this very fancy two pieces of furniture, which they just look so wonderful together. And I love the way you did the curtain here too. So you kind of have an
Separating the
entrance, a
room.
foyer in your bedroom.
The other thing,
There's no artwork above your bed.
no,
Tell me about that. Is it sort of
Sort of.
like downstairs?
sort of, I wanted the bedroom to be, I was very torn in this bedroom. Either I wanted it very colorful or very peaceful, and I opted for very peaceful.
I love it. I love it.
And the little bit of artwork there is very simple. And they're sort of similar. This is actually a Mexican artist called Tamayo. And then that other piece is actually a very well-known artist, but it's an artist called Jean-Michel Basquiat, and that's a
Oh, yes, I know him. I mean, I know who he is.
he made for his art dealer.
Oh my gosh. I love this.
But it's very low-key here.
Yeah, it's perfect. The colors are perfect.
The other thing we did in here that took 'em months and months was the ceiling. They did it by hand. They
Is
put
it wood? Is it plaster?
It's
Is
plaster.
Oh my gosh. Who did that for you? In Atlanta, obviously.
Yeah,
but
someone, but they were up on a scaffold.
did you go through a designer to do this, or did you just find these sources
No,
yourself?
went through a good friend of mine who's a designer, who is a dear friend of mine. Her name is Jill, and I should have mentioned her, Jill Van Tosh. And
Jill
she
Van
is,
Tosh. I may have to talk to her.
I love her. And
Tell me about the chandelier.
this is also Italian.
And this beautiful marble.
We added the
Fireplace.
fireplace. It was not here.
And this sculpture is so
It's
wonderful.
Palais, French.
What is it?
Palais.
Palais. It looks a little bit Picasso-ish.
And again, we had the art. It was just about placing it in
Yes.
the right place.
That had to be so fun to do that. Can you imagine waking up to this beauty? Look at the piggies out there. I love piggies. Oh my gosh. And waking up and going out here and having your coffee and looking over Atlanta.
And in the winter, you could see the total skyline.
I love that.
It's almost like living in a high rise
Yes.
without the hassles of, elevators.
Yes. Yes. Okay,
And
now
we travel a lot, so
Yeah.
we wanted sort of low maintenance.
Yes.
But we weren't ready for high-rise living. So to us, this gave us the best of both worlds.
So you have a house in Carmel, right? That you just built?
Yes,
Okay. One of my favorite artists is out there. You know Rodrigue the Blue Dog?
yes,
I love him. He's so tongue-in-cheek.
yes, 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 yes.
Carmel's beautiful. Okay, so your bathroom and your dressing area, oh my goodness.
And
Love it
that's-
so much.
We totally got it. We almost didn't buy the house because this was horrible, horrible, horrible.
But what you've done is over the top
Horrible. It's that
spectacular.
salmon pink,
Oh,
all
gosh.
divided,
Yeah.
and 50 million things. And I'm a big bathroom person.
Okay, so it's going to be, let me see if I can get all this in as it is. So here are the sinks. So there's a sink on this side. And storage. And then you have a sauna. Fabulous artwork here. Can you tell me about the artwork?
That's Dutch.
The sculpture?
No, the painting.
Oh, the painting. Beautiful.
And then this statue I really love because it has what is my actual real first name, which is Ariel.
Oh, I love that.
That's my actual real first name.
Ariel. Oh my gosh. My dad's name's Terry, spelled like yours.
Which is my middle name.
So you haven't decided to go back to Ariel?
And I flip sometimes. People will call me that because that's what's on my driver's license or ID.
Look at this chair. Tell me about this chair. It's so interesting.
It's a Philippe Starck chair, so I felt it went perfectly with the house.
It does. It does perfectly with the house. It's got all the elements.
It's modern but Baroque.
Yes.
But
Uh-huh. Lucite. It's perfect in here. And I love the way you've covered the bidet with a beautiful French tapestry. That's one of the first things I noticed when I came in. I thought that is so clever. And look how
And
she
I-
hung these curtains in here.
Yeah, and they're made out of parachute material.
Ah,
They come down and up. And
love it.
instead of closing it in,
Yes.
you have curtains all the way back for privacy. So
This is just wonderful. Now open it up. But you can, it goes all the way across, and then you can, and it still leaves all the light in.
exactly. And then you have everything here. You have another little sink here for makeup.
And I love that chair again. It's lucite with beautiful fabric.
A little pop of color.
I love that. And this is where you get dressed in the morning.
Yes.
Okay.
Little makeup
Little,
set.
little sink. Love that. Okay, now let's see this. This is one of my favorite things in here.
And then, let's see, this little breakfast.
So if
bar.
you don't want to go downstairs to get your coffee, you can get it right here.
Yeah. And then I did a little steam towel thing.
Does that go? Oh, there you go.
So you have everything, tons of storage.
And a beautiful chandelier and a skylight.
Yeah. Lot of storage.
Oh gosh, that could be a whole story in itself. Look at all that. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
So,
Yeah, and we won't go into the closet. We may be able to do jewelry at some point, but we'll talk about that.
so to me, storage was really important.
Oh, you've got a lot. It's just very clever the way you've done this.
Yeah, we've never lacked for storage.
Wonderful.
And so there, neither one of us complain. Of course, the bigger side is mine, that's it.
Yes, of
but-
course. I'm just impressed that you keep it so clean because every single time I've been here, it's been immaculate. All right,
Very
let's go
easy
down the hall.
when you have good storage.
Yes.
That is the key. You got where to put things. And to me too, I wanted it to be timeless.
It is. So on the right, when we go downstairs, we will look at this trellis that is over the garden, which is really pretty. Gosh, it just feels so European to me. Okay. So tell me about this egg and the chair, the chaise, and this wonderful painting.
That is another, it's the twin of this. This is more common for this artist. It's another Robert Motherwell.
So Robert Motherwell is on both sides. He's here and he's here. Where did you find this chair? It's
LA.
chaise lounge.
Yeah.
I love it.
And the idea was, again, this space to really use it.
Yes.
It's a very long hallway, and again,
And this egg makes no statement until it's lit, and then it just speaks to you.
and when
I
we
love it.
first moved in, I actually used to use it and lay down here and look at an art book, and it was fun.
I love it. I love the color. I love everything about it. So this hallway, so the master bedroom is on one side of the house. And then as we go down this hallway, there are other bedrooms to the left.
And I will say this, for us, this is the main floor. It sounds odd, but because the garage is right there, when people talk of the master and the main level, because the garage is on this level,
It's really is a kind of a master on the main. Yeah.
and we travel a lot, so it makes it very convenient. If the master was downstairs, it would
Right.
not be as convenient bringing your luggage up to the car.
Right. We'll go out there and look at it. So tell me about this painting.
Got it in Canada, and this one I don't know the artist. It's my husband actually bought
It's
that.
wonderful. And then you have a very fancy, I love that. I love
That's
the way it
from
has
New
some
Orleans.
sort of Parsons table look, which I love.
My
And
husband's got this little
love this
clutter.
Baroque mirror.
And everything is from different places.
So fun. And this is old, you can tell. I love that. Okay, this room is so interesting. Look at the wallpaper. It's actually flocked. It's beautiful. Is the artist Bertoya? Is that what you call this chair?
It's a Eames.
Eames, okay.
chair.
This chair.
And again, sort of the same thing, the modern with the Baroque
Love
kind
it.
of feel. Very sort of French.
And who is this? She's a famous model, isn't she?
Yes, I
Can't think of
actually
her
found
name.
that in Atlanta in a vintage store.
Love it. And then there, that's pretty. Love the red. So you've got
Yeah.
a little bit of red highlights in it.
My husband's favorite color.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And this looks Swedish.
Yes.
Did it come like that color, painted just like that?
No, painted it.
I love it. Perfect. And it matches the ceiling. Oh, fantastic. Okay, now
This is just a fun little guest room.
it is. Okay. So was this a bedroom, or is this was always?
Yeah, it's transition. Now it's our dog's room.
Oh, this is George's room. Okay.
It's George's room. He watches TV in here. So our little French bulldog normally is in this couch.
Sorry, I missed him. He's visiting his grandmother.
Yes. But it's been an exercise room. It's been another bedroom. And then our son is living in LA, so, we didn't need that many bedrooms. And it's been a variety. It's been another office, so
Wonderful. Isn't your son an artist?
he is.
I saw a little piece of artwork when I was here one time in the laundry room.
Yes.
His company or something.
Yes, he makes
Interesting.
clothing.
Wonderful. So this is where the dumbwaiter comes up. So George can be brought his dinner from the dumbwaiter into the
Absolutely,
TV room.
and he can sort of watch us.
Yeah.
And we're most of the time, other than when we're cooking and eating, honestly, here, especially with COVID, we're
Yes.
working from home.
That's really pretty. And I love this little art area here. So did you get stuck in Atlanta during COVID, or did you choose to stay here?
We sort of got stuck here, and we didn't have our Carmel house yet.
Okay.
We also have a place in Seaside, and we would go to Seaside some.
Yeah, because you could just go house to house. Oh, but then they blocked off Florida at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, thank heaven those days are over. There's George's bed.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to go out to.
Maybe
The
we
back.
should go through the outside.
Well, we'll do both.
Okay.
Love this little garden here, and this is a little preview downstairs to the walled garden. And here's the other side of the walled garden. So the house is surrounded by this beautiful walled garden. Oh, Hershey bars, love that. What do you know about this painting?
That was done by my son.
It's fantastic. Look at the frog. Love that. And this chair. Chair is so interesting.
And Halle Berry signed it for my son.
Oh my gosh. It says, Henry, my heart belongs to you. Love, Hallie. Oh my gosh. And let's look out this window. And we're going up.
And that's his area, my son's room.
Very private here. So he's got a little mini kitchen.
Yeah, it's got a refrigerator and freezer.
Fantastic. That would be the drawers,
Yeah.
which I love that. Look at the sink. Oh my gosh. Just enough. And then we'll just get the overview of this room. So this piece in the middle is so interesting because it's a library on one side and it's a TV on the other, but it swivels, so you can watch TV in bed or you can watch TV on the sofa. Very clever. And I like the bathroom too, it's very interesting.
Very simple.
I love the wallpaper in here.
This is a little more Scandinavian.
This is an interesting painting in here. It looks similar to the one you have in the house with the 3 heads.
Yes, I have to look. It's probably the same artist. I have to remember whose it is. Yep.
Very nice.
It is the same artist. Very good eye.
These are interesting. These are beautiful. They're works of art in themselves. Very pretty. Amazing that they can curve the wood that way. This looks like one solid piece of wood. Pretty.
For him, he loved it. It could be an office, an exercise room,
Mm-hmm.
someone working from home.
Nanny's room, if you don't have a
Exactly.
nanny. So, I'm thinking, do we want to go outside and walk around? Is it unlocked?
Yes.
Okay, that would be fun to do that. So if you're coming from the garage outside, this is the way we're going. I love the wrought iron that you have here. And these in the spring, these are camellia trees, aren't they?
Yes.
Because they were in full bloom when I was here in the spring. So the kitchen is right there, through there, and we're going to go around to the right, up to the living room. And you redid all of this out here, didn't you?
Yes. It's not as formal. I felt the house needed it.
Yes. It's just perfect. And there's the living room. This is the dining room. So you can open up everything and have a party all around the house.
And there are French doors everywhere instead of windows.
Love them. Oh, looks like the gardener's been here. Wow, look at these hydrangeas. Beautiful. Oh, it's so sunny out here. That's the living room. Fig leaf vine, done really well. That's the outside of the dining room. Okay, we'll walk around to the other side and see where the table and chairs are. Kitchen. Oh, look at the pea gravel. Love this. This is the side door by the kitchen. We're gonna go and show you the back. Do you spend a lot of time out here? When
Yes.
it's cool?
Yes, not in this weather.
Yes.
And again, it's great for parties because you can open up all the doors.
So
And it
this
flows
is-
very nicely in and out.
And these doors lead into that, what I'll call the smoking room.
Yes.
The drinking room and the kitchen. So you can open those up. Look at this with the pea gravel and the stump, the tree stump. This is, oh, and the chandelier. What a wonderful place to have dinner. So,
Again, the inspiration was, why can't home be like your favorite places that you travel to?
I feel like I'm in Italy out here.
Why do you have to wait to that?
Right. Oh, look at this horse. Fantastic. So where's your favorite place in the world to visit?
Probably right now, Italy.
Yeah? What part of Italy?
Amalfi Coast. Portofino, also Capri,
Wonderful.
Positano. I think right now everybody has a little bit of the travel bug.
They do. Being stuck
That's
for
a
so
mold
long.
for a planner.
Oh, interesting. Who did you just think that up yourself? So clever. Where did you find that?
My friend Jill found it.
I gotta meet Jill.
She is so creative.
This just feels so private.
It is very, and it's
just
a great when
love
the weather is beautiful.
Ah.
Great place to have a glass of wine and
So beautiful.
when chandelier is
Love it.
just
Yeah, it's
relax.
all candle chandelier. Love that.
No, it's locked right now, so we have to go back out.
Okay, and this is the door going into the kitchen. So, Ariel, Terry, thank you so much for inviting us into your beautiful home. It is truly spectacular, and I appreciate your time and your generosity.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.